Hi, ladies. Welcome back to my Wealthy Woman Company blog. I am so excited that you are here and you are joining in my founder journey as I scale my business to hopefully 7 figures in the next 12 months by genuinely creating opportunities to support and collaborate with other women. So as I rise and my business grows, I'll be lifting and bringing up as many women as possible. So if that sounds good to you, then thank you so much for being here. Make sure you like, comment, or subscribe to let me know if you've got value from this video. So today, I've been a little bit lax on my weekly sessions because we just came off of the back of Christmas, had a lot of downtime, resting and recharging over that time. And there wasn't really much to say and much going on because as much as I was still kind of on and doing the things, a lot of other people weren't. So, there wasn't a lot of traction or momentum in the business over the Christmas period, but we are back. It's the first week of January. And already there has been a massive shift. So I don't know about you. 2025 was a bit of a shit show for a lot of us. A lot of plot twists. It was the year of the snake, so a lot of shedding that needed to happen. A lot of things needed to fall away. A lot of things needed to not work out so that you could be realigned to the path that you were ultimately meant to be on. And that was definitely my experience. 2025 was awful. It was great in some ways. Obviously, I had my baby, which was amazing, and some amazing times with the kids. My trip to Paris, which was lovely, but just some incredible lows and testing situations personally in the business. And I was glad to see the back of it, to be quite honest. 2026, however, is already off to an incredible start. And I can't wait to share those little updates with you. So I'm sitting in the office today and already lots of amazing little tweaks and moments. Can't really get up and show you all the things, but I wanted to share a few things with you. So here is the seating area. Obviously, that's my daughter. I homeschool 2 of them. So we've now started to, the deliveries are arriving. We've had a lot more stuff here. It feels like the energy is fuller in here. So I've been doing VIP sessions, had a couple of those already completed, and I've got a couple more books for January. The diary is starting to fill up. Our email list is starting to fill up. My connections in the local community have started to fill up, albeit very slowly. So the business is still not yet profitable. I had to transfer money from my own savings to pay the rent at the beginning of the month, which is disappointing, but is what it is. Got the keys earlier than I anticipated. I haven't been able to get out there as much as I'd hoped. Christmas obviously slowed things down because people weren't wanting to necessarily have conversations, and we weren't really hosting on a bigger scale. Didn't have everything here. So again, when people were coming in, it was a little bit tricky to kind of really get them to buy into the vision when there's nothing here. But now it's starting to get some momentum, which feels really exciting. So sadly, I've had to take away all the Christmas decorations, which is sad. But again, just lots of fun conversations that I'm having. So I wanted to share with you something exciting that I have set up. So I wanted to, obviously I'm working on the conference. My head is really in that at the moment. I'm also trying to beta launch a new money mindset, money management, money multiplier program, which is called my Wealthy Woman Accelerator, which I'm so excited to deliver, but hasn't had the response that I wanted. Full disclosure, not everything is a 10 and every launch is a sellout. And I think that is obviously because my energy is kind of a little bit split at the moment. So I haven't been putting enough attention into my own coaching business, which I need to return to, but I needed to get some very logistical, time sensitive things out of the way for the conference, which is my big signature event that I host every year for around 100, 120 women in business. Not only for myself, because I need to make sure that this event is all it can be, but also for the people that have already invested. I want to make sure that the sponsors are getting everything that they need, the speakers are getting everything that they deserve in terms of me putting my heart and soul into ensuring that they've got the right audience there, to the women that are attending, making sure that I'm getting everything put in place that's going to be delivering an incredible thing. Because here's the thing, when you take somebody's money, it's a responsibility to ensure that you are delivering what you've said that you will. So, and sometimes that has come at the detriment of my own coaching business, and that's okay. I understand the assignment, it is what it is. As I build and scale my team, these things will no longer be an issue, but for now they are. So, the the accelerator will be something that I return to in the next couple of weeks, because this business needs to pay for itself, and it isn't going to be through event hire alone, especially not at the beginning stages. I need to supplement that with my own coaching business, but also I need that for my own fulfillment too. But the conference, one of the things that I said was that I wanted it to be an event, a true collaboration of female energy and incredible women in business. And I want women to feel that shift when they invest in their tickets, before, during, and then I want there, through the integration and the embodiment of what they're teaching and they're learning and they're experiencing, to be the gift that keeps on giving after, right? I want people to come back again and again and again. And I think as a business owner who's been around for 11 years, I know it's about cultivating relationships and building your business for the long haul, not just like how much money can I make as quick as possible, get in, get out, take people's money and piss off. Like I say, I want this conference to be the gift that keeps on giving. So one way that I have done that is by creating this incredible wall that I was really excited to create and put together over Christmas whilst we were in that down period. Also, yes, I've got my little coffee set up here for the women that are co-working. I've just realized it's a bit messy there, but it's like there's now a vibe and an intention when you come. There's more of an experience because we have like the nice little setup with the coffee area and things, and the snacky snacks and all the things. So this is now the retail space. It's starting to get a little bit fuller. We've had to move around some of the like banners and things. Just being a little bit quiet because my other daughter is here co-working as well, and she's on a call. Not co-working, she's doing some like courses and things as part of her homeschooling. So I'm just going to be a little bit quiet. But all of that, I've been moving things around. I've now built out my wealth corner in the corner here. So that is my money plant. I've got my citrine candles, and also I'm looking for some jade. So if you know anyone that sells jade, let me know. And then also, this is my wall of intention for anybody who is involved, collaborating, coming to the conference in any way. Your name is now on my wall. So these are all of the names of the women. I haven't got all of the names because the sponsors still need to give me their table names and guests and things, team names. But these are all the women that have bought tickets. And then every morning, I spend like maybe 10 minutes when I come into the office with my coffee, just setting good intentions for all of those women. Because here's the thing, the transformation is in the transaction. And when you invest in yourself physically through money, there's an energetic exchange that happens. That's a symbolic gesture that you are putting out to the universe that says, I am worthy of being supported. I am worthy of receiving. I am worthy of investing in myself and having a nice experience. So I want to ensure that you are feeling that now. And the power of intention is incredible. If you've ever heard about the Maharaji effect and how it actually affects, like, lifts up people's vibrations just from your intentions alone and how much power that has and puts out into the universe, then you will understand how powerful this wall is. And that is like my gift to the women, to honor and celebrate their investment. Not only am I going to deliver an incredible event, but I'm also going to set the intentions every day that they are going to be making money before, during, and after, that they're going to have good health, that they're going to be abundant, that they're going to, attract the most soul aligned clients and have just a beautiful experience in the run up to that also. So if you haven't yet booked your conference ticket, you need to, and there are virtual tickets available also. If you can't make it in person, you have to do that now, because you are going to feel the power of that, and you're going to be on my wall, which will be really fun. So that kind of brings me to, I guess, what I was thinking about, I wanted to talk about in this video, I guess, is just around like, what symbolic steps can you take right now to move from vision rather than where you currently are? Because the reality is, I don't have a full, my diary, I've got a few things booked in for January, but pretty much February, nothing. March, nothing. I'm having a lot of great conversations at the moment with women that are going to be coming in and delivering things in this space. But the reality is, like, I'm sitting here and I'm probably going to have to pay the rent next month unless new clients come in. And that is scary because there's only so much money in the pot. I'm still a mum with 6 kids. Like, I've gone all in on this business and it hasn't delivered the return as quickly as I had just naively anticipated. And with that, there's an opportunity for me to dig deeper, to think creatively, to get more visible, to get out there. So I'll be doing all of the masculine, logical things that I know I need to do as a business owner to get my business out there. I'm not going to be waiting, hoping, like opening the door like Elsa, like I'm going to call these people in. That is not a realistic business strategy. But I am also going to be operating at the level of my wealthiest self, the woman that has actually got a booked out diary, a full team, money flowing in all revenue streams, like incredible, big, epic things to look forward to. Because I actually do. I'm starting to plan my Miami retreat also. We've got the conference, like part of that is already there. But you also have to like meet the universe halfway. You have to make sure that you are honoring your boundaries as that wealthy woman, that you are making decisions as that wealthy woman, that you are investing in the ways that you can that feel comfortable, not putting yourself in financial jeopardy, but investing with where you are at that will get you to your next level, whether that's just being at a networking brunch so you're in the room with the right people that might send you clients or might be clients, that still has power and value, or whether it's investing high ticket in a mentor that's going to like push you completely outside of your comfort zone and get you to the next level. That could be your point of where you're at. Like wherever you're at, take the steps that you need to, because if you think that this is the year where you can just half-ass your business and still make loads of money, I'm here to tell you it isn't. And I have felt that firsthand. Like it is requiring so much more being, doing, thinking of me than I've ever had to do in a business setting. You can't get away from the fact that of the economy. It is what it is. But I just see that as an opportunity to dig deeper, to think bigger, to be more creative, to get out there and not do it by myself, to collaborate more, to cast more nets, to have more conversations. And so therefore my reality will be whatever I want it to be. Like it will be an outcome of what I am putting in, will be reflected back to me with what's coming out. So whenever there is that lull or that moment or disappointment, it's like, okay, what do I need to do now? Who do I need to be now? What do I need to think now in order to get to my next level? Because this reality right now is not it. I'm acknowledging it. It is what it is. I'm not delusional. But equally, this is not the final destination. So what do I need to do to think and act as the wealthy woman now so that gets to be my reality in this business? So I hope that has like given you a bit of awareness, maybe some things to think about today about the inspired actions that you could be taking in your business. Obviously, if you need help with any of this, let me know. I am a business coach, and I'll pop all my links below. Come to my events, do subscribe. But just for now, like any comments, aha moments, realizations, thoughts in the comments would be incredible, because obviously we know engagement helps to boost, gives me great feedback and confirmation that these videos are even reaching the right people and that there's value in them. But also I want to create them in collaboration with you. So that if there's anything you want me to talk about specifically, let me know. Then and obviously the one final thing I wanted to say was what I am doing also is the embodiment work as I'm going. So obviously terrible 2025. 2026 is the year of the horse and it's the year of momentum. So lots of now doors are opening as people are coming back after Christmas, great conversations, money coming in, opportunities opening up. So as that happens, it can feel very overwhelming. My to-do list has suddenly gone from here to here. So I only have so much energetic capacity. But what you don't want to do is, as things start getting better, start to unconsciously block more from getting better and better and better, because you can't hold that next level of better, because it means more work, or it means more visibility, or it means more mindset hurdles, or more investment, and that comes with a challenge in itself. So what I am doing is very much acclimatizing to this better, so it continues. So that looks like not feeling any moment that I feel overwhelmed creeping in, just kind of sitting with myself and breathing, being an intentional, continually coming back to my to-do list with fresh pair of eyes and thinking, does that actually need to be done? Does it need to be done today? Does it need to be done by me? And just constantly going with where do my values, like what is important to me right now, not what everybody else is telling me, not with all my competing priorities and everybody's ego and timelines and agendas. What feels good to me? What needs to happen right now? What can wait? and kind of going through that, so that I'm not, if I'm starting to feel out of alignment or tired, it's like, right, I'm going to honor that. I'm going to rest, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to rest. I'm going to take a moment, sit on my couch over there, sit with my journal, not push through, just kind of move through. Any resistance, any mindset blocks that are coming up, anything, any fear, any of those things, so that I can continue to acclimatize. The better it gets, the better it gets, because that is how it is as the wealthy woman, regardless of where you're starting. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you got value from it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week with hopefully some announcements and some because more things will be over the line, and some more updates from the next week of pivoting, growing, expanding, executing, and all the things. But have a great week.